Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they changed their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
Taylor in punt formation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Up the middle they go. Herron. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their hard work, pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try to pick up bigger yardage.
And it falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On play action, McCarthy in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now McCarthy. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 5. Brings 3rd and 12.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Mike Green. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get some of them for more later.
To throw, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He may go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 4 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is McCarthy. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .158 left to play till we hit halftime. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last first time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
It leads to second.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf, 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. McCarthy under pressure, and down he goes. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Walters. It's a 49-yard punt that subtracts 9 there for the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop for 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to 26, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Toward the sideline and looking at the catch, dragging the toes. And it's going to be a first down.
What? Oh, the only put those away?
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one before the half ends.
So a big
My help.
before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The
Yeah.
big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
10-10 at their own 35-yard line.
A final shot before break. McCarthy throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They moved them out here.
Halftime,
Guys, put these stools away.
Wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Cannon, you hear me?
And we welcome you back now.
Huh?
Inside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yeah, but they could get out of bed and put it away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Bears take over.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. To the air, Williams. Flush to his right.
Stupid throw.
It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And this this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still.
Night, love you.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they
Baby.
around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, Moses, man.
Losing yardage back to the 16. That was unable to develop. Never got a loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. And I took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And overcooked it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will give the football back. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now he winds up incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
brings up second and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And caught. Right side. Green. And they work this out past the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Walters to return it. A pretty good punt there. Also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. On first down, Herron. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Chicago.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. A great play there.
What a throw.
5 yards. And the Bears continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Elliott set to
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
Caught that one from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Herron. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's really hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep it cranking higher here. And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the 1st down.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walters. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And they're going to get it behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. Bears sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Escaping the pressure run. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And partner, I would guess that in his head settings, hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bears are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
Throwing is Williams. Flushed out right. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Play action. Now Williams. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The CD there on big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas. Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby,
Hey, what up?
That was a blowout.
Yeah, I killed him.
I don't want to ruin your night tonight. It's already too late.
No, I don't even know if we play. We might not even play. It might be one of us against Judd. Yeah, I played Judd.
You played Judd?
Yeah.
Asshole, dude. He better make a trade tomorrow so he can play you. That's ridiculous, man. It's not hard.